Hey, welcome to the Wrestle Vlogs. On this episode, we have two potential returns this week to the WWE, as well as apparently TNA is trying to screw around the Hardy Boys, as well as the Ring of Honor. First off, Eric Rowan is expected to return this week to action. I'm assuming on Raw. I believe that's where he was drafted to, or could have been SmackDown, but whichever. Could be Raw, could be SmackDown. Who knows where they'll have him return to. I think it'd be interesting to see if they, put him in the mix on SmackDown with what's going on with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton and all that crap. Um, that said, good to see Eric Rowan back in action. It'll be fun to see. He was kind of starting to do pretty well, it seemed like, there until he got injured again. But that said, that's expected to be one of the returns this week. Also, over the weekend, I think it was the end of last week actually, Finn Balor made his main roster re-debut, I suppose, at a WWE live event. It wasn't that long ago that he had shown up at a NXT taping for the fans there after being cleared and everything. So that said, it's looking like a good week for the WWE, at least for some returns. The fans should be happy, especially to see Finn Balor back in action. Anyway, hopefully he gets in the mix there somehow, and he gets his title, is able to get at least a shot back at getting his title back again. If you remember, he was the first Universal Champion. Kevin Owens doesn't quite let you know that, but I guess that Kevin Owens isn't such a problem now. But Finn Balor should be making his return to, I would guess, Raw this week. If not, maybe in the very near future, hopefully before WrestleMania. And lastly, some issues with the Hardys. The TNA has vowed apparently to sue any television network that airs the Hardys by sending them letters, basically cease and desist letters threatening lawsuits if they happen to um, air the Hardys at all on their networks. Basically trying to screw any company that hires the Hardys, or basically prevent the Hardys from being able to have any other place of work, as well as it could harm, the Ring of Honor wrestling, company that they are currently working for. This is all coming from tweets from, I believe it was Matt Hardy's wife on Twitter, discussing all these different things going on with TNA trying to sue the Hardy Boys and any network that basically tries to air them. I don't know if it's because of the broken persona thing that they think they own, or if it's just the fact that they don't like the fact that the Hardy Boys decided to leave TNA. If you ask me, Impact Wrestling is a failed company. I don't care what they're trying, they're not any good. They're not that good. Their storylines aren't any good at the moment. And the Hardy Boys wanted out. Big deal. You shouldn't hold it against them. You shouldn't sue them and all this other crap, because in the end, Matt Hardy and them, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, they created the characters, not TNA. And it's just going to hurt another company, and another company that's doing pretty well, by the way. Ring of Honor's been, around for a while, and they've been doing a really good job. I've caught a few shows here and there, and I think it's just wrong on the Impact Wrestling front for them to do that, because not only are they hurting the Hardy Boys, hurting Ring of Honor, and any potential company that may want to sign them, they're also hurting their own reputation and also burning a bridge that I don't think they want to burn. Because even if the Hardys came back to the WWE for a year or two, you never know. They may have wanted to go back to TNA at some point. They had, really good pretty good control of their characters and what they did there. But apparently, this new ownership is really just out for, they're out basically to be chintzy. They're out for revenge on, wrestlers who want to do their own thing and want to get out of the company or whatever. That's not a way, going after wrestlers with revenge because you don't like the fact that they left your company isn't a great way to go. You know, Vince McMahon should probably be a good example of that because he's been rather spiteful with CM Punk. And so it's not a good way to work. It's not a good way to run your business. It doesn't help the fans, have the characters they want in their show. It doesn't give the wrestlers, the wrestlers feel like they're gonna feel like they're stuck if they're gonna get sued just because they leave the company when their contracts are over. Um, that said, this has been another episode of the Wrestle Vlogs. This one will be going up on Monday this week. It'll be an early upload. I may be trying to aim for daily uploads if I start getting a few views. So y'all have a great day. See y'all down the road.